Thank you so much. Let me just push because I want at least by 4:30 we are done. I'll try to squeeze up these features for us to be able to be capacitated on. Okay, let's start here, colleagues. So on my homepage, as you can see, I just want to show you something. These AI tools that I have put here as shortcuts. I've got the Fed Simulation, Narakit, Copilot, Siyavula, Notebook, Gemini, Prezi Presentation, Canva, Reading Coach. So I am not interested in all of them, but I am interested in Canva, Notebook LM, my SDLR. Those are the ones that I will be working on. We go to Canva. So this Canva, colleagues, I have a platform. Okay. So before I go to the generating of the lesson, I want you to learn the following. Okay, there is a hand from Sierra. Mr. Kikan, maybe
Sorry,
you can give her. Yeah.
So I can't see your screen.
Oh, I
Okay.
think maybe it's your network, ma'am. We are able to see his screen. Maybe log out and log in because his
I'm
screen
sorted
is
now.
Refresh.
Yeah,
You
I'm
sorted
sorted
now.
now. I can.
all
Yes,
right.
thank you.
Okay. So okay, let me continue. So the most important thing, colleagues, that we need to learn as the AI lesson content generation is what's known as your prompting. We cannot be able to generate a lesson without a proper prompting. So let me just take you through before I go to generate the lesson. Okay, so colleagues, I am not going to fill up the screen. Just allow me to demonstrate like this because I want to move from one slide to the other. This one is called the prompt anatomy or prompt engineering. What is it? For you and I to be able to generate a CAPS compliant that is covering all the requirements, the the lesson objective and so forth, we need to use this method of framework that is known as the frame or create framework. So let me just explain this one quickly before I go to the practical. It means that when you prompt the AI, you give it a role. That's number one. You give it a role and you tell the AI who it should be. You'll see that one. And number two, you give it a task, which is R or the request. Be specific about the action that you want to do. You are creating a lesson. I'll show you the example of that one as well. Also, you give the prompt some examples. For example, providing a sample of the style or format you want drastically to improve the output from that particular lesson. The other one, which is the A, the audience, who should the lesson be for? Who is this for? Let me give you an example on this one. You can create a nice lesson, but if you don't specify, AI tools will go to the internet, will get all the information about that particular, for example, let's say we are talking about in geography, we have got gases, greenhouse gases. This is a topic that I'll be doing today, the greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases is also being done at the varsity level, at a higher level. So now, if you are not specific about the audience, it means that the AI tool will go to the internet, will take a level of a university learner and put to a grade 10 learner. So we need to be specific and tell AI who is it for. For example, it's for grade 10 learners. Okay, let's go to these terminators or the T. We're almost done with this prompt engineering. Or it talks about the constraints. You need to set boundaries for these AI tools when you are generating the lesson or when you are prompting the lesson. So now, how do you set the boundaries? You tell the AI how it should behave should not use, for example, some swearing words. There are some instances where you want to indicate that, and there are so many boundaries that you can set. For example, use a level for my language that is suitable for my learners. That is part of the boundary as well that you can set, but I'm going to show you in that particular prompt that I've created. The last one, colleagues, the E, extra. This is not compulsory. The extra content is not compulsory, colleagues. Even if you haven't included on your prompt, still you'll get the output that is correct. What is it? This one, colleagues, is whereby if you have got any background information, you can add on that tool. I'm going to show you how I'm going to add the background information on Canva just to cover, colleagues, the extra content. Okay, so now here, colleagues, let me explain the last part. You might have heard about the AI being hallucinating. So on this AIs, we use the word to hallucinate. It's whereby the AI tool will give you some guessing work or some incorrect information, but it pretends as if the information is correct. You ask the AI tool, it will give you some information. If you don't do the background research, then you are going to take the information, you put it on the slide, you go to teach the learners, but now the AI was hallucinating. It was just guessing about the greenhouse, okay, the greenhouse effect that I'll be doing now. And you didn't research prior, you didn't go to the information prior before you go to the classroom. So AI does that. It hallucinates or it gives information that is not factual. Therefore, colleagues, we need to use what's known as the responsible use of AI, whereby we check everything, we research the topic before we can go and present it in the public domain. So I am done on this part of explaining the prompt engineering. So this is prompting, colleagues. This is prompting. So this is how you can follow it so that you can get the output that is required. Okay, so there is an example of a prompt that I'm going to use to generate the lesson. This prompt, colleagues, has covered almost everything that I've indicated there. For example, who should the AI be? This AI should act as a teacher or geography, grade 10 geography teacher in Gauteng. Okay, remember this one, character role, that's the character role. Okay, what should it do? You tell it what to do. It should develop a CAPS aligned lesson plan for grade 10 learners. I've got learners, I also have what to do. Let's check there. Specific action, generate that particular lesson. Okay, who is it for? The audience, grade 10 learners. So you see now my prompt covers most of the thing. Topic, greenhouse effect. Only focusing specifically on the greenhouse gases. Now I'm being specific, colleagues, and say, I'm taking to the AI tool to say, you are going to give me a lesson on greenhouse effect, but focus only on the gases. Okay, let's move on. Let's cover this one. I'm going to set the boundaries now on this particular lesson, colleagues. The T or the constraints. How am I setting it? I am telling this tool to say the lesson should address all the 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy. So now it will know that these boundaries should focus on this Bloom's taxonomy. All right. So lastly, again, I'm saying to this one, I'm setting the boundary again here, and I'm saying to this AI tool on my prompt, do not include any curriculum context outside of the CAPS requirement. So if you check this prompt, it has covered almost all of these framework. except this one, which I am going to include when I'm doing the practical. Mr. Kekane, maybe I can give the colleagues some questions before I go to the practical part to ask. Thank you.
Colleagues, you are free to ask if there are any clarity-seeking questions before we can go to the practical part of it. I don't see any hands. I think all is well. We can continue.
Thank you so much. Thank you, colleagues. So on Canva, let's do this one. So once you are activated, it will show you like this, what you want to teach today. So this is for educators. All of us, you are eligible for free, colleagues, which after the meeting, we want to post the steps. Kindly subscribe for free. Okay, so, all right. Here, colleagues, this is a home parting. Today, last day I created the video. Today, I'm not doing that. Last day I went to the create, but today I'm on the home parting, colleagues. So click on home parting. Here, colleagues, we want to create a lesson. So now check here. You have got the word class presentation. You need to go to document, create a new document. Click on new document. So it will open. As it opens, colleagues, we are going to use this, what is known as the Magic Write. So Magic Write, you can access it here on top, this one, or there is a plus button where you can click on the plus button, still you can access the Magic Write. They work the same. Allow me to use this one on top. You click on it. It should give you something like this one before you paste your prompt. I've already copied the prompt here. Let me just quickly copy it and go and paste it there. So I'm going to copy this prompt, go back, and there we are. So I'm going to paste the prompt. Okay. So colleagues, remember I said to you, you can also, which is not compulsory, you can also say to the AI, I want to add background information for this lesson. So quickly, I am going to go to this one. Sorry, I am going to go to my SDLR. I want background information. Go to my SDLR about this topic. So I'm going to log in. So there we are. And we also encourage all of us educators to have my SDLR login credentials working. So I'm going to go to GDE content, FET, this is grade 10. So here, colleagues, I want the background information because I want to cover the framework, all of it. So here I've got geography. In geography, I will go to term 1. Term 1, I'm going to go to scroll down and notes on greenhouse effect. Click that one, the PDF, colleagues, I'm going to download that one. It is downloading. It's going to go to downloads. I'm going to save that one. All right. Okay, colleagues. So let me move back to that one. Okay, let's add the background information. There it is. You click on the plus. Remember, now we have put the Magic Write. There is a plus within the Magic Write. Then you click on it, upload the file. Then where is the file? There it is, the notes that I've just downloaded. Because remember, I want my AI not to hallucinate, not to guess, but to give me something that I'm looking for my learners. There is PDF document. Now the lesson is generating. Let's look how it generates. Okay, so there it comes. Okay, so colleagues, that is our lesson. Here on the bottom, there is insert. You click on insert. So now we have got the lesson here. Understanding the greenhouse effect. Grade 10, there it says how many mini subjects and so forth, the learning objectives. Bear with me, colleagues. I want you to be the master of these things. I want you to know this thing. So I want to show you something. Check. It says here, remember you said to the AI tool, it should include the 6 level of Bloom's taxonomy. Check what it has done here. These are the levels of Bloom's taxonomy. Remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. 2, 4, 6. Right, okay. These are the link. It tells you. It has already included. Resources, okay. The structure. There it is. 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 Okay, colleagues. I want us, as we are entering this competition, for any AI tool that you'll be using, please be very careful of the following. Remember my prompt, I said to my prompt, it should create a lesson plan. So basically, lesson plan shows you the resources that are required, the learning structure or lesson structure. Basically, colleagues, you cannot teach using this lesson plan because it's not the actual lesson. Let me explain this. You cannot go to the classroom and say, learning objective, remember, understand. No. You need the actual content, which most of us, that's where we are getting it wrong, because you'll go to the AI tool, you'll prompt it to give you a small information, but still you haven't get what you are looking for. Okay, let's check. Let me go down. I want you to see what I'm talking about. Okay, there's a lesson plan. It shows you the homework alignment and so forth. Okay, this is what you need to do in order to get the actual content. Remember, I do not need this. I'm going to remove this. This one, I'm going to leave it. I'll tell you why. This one, already, I know it has included. I don't need it because I want the actual content. Look what I'm doing. This is what you also need to be doing in your lesson planning. So it tells you the evaluate. No. I'm gonna remove this one. I'm gonna remove this one. I know that all the points they've covered the Bloom's taxonomy, but still you can this one, colleagues, download it, save it as well as lesson plan. I'm gonna remove these things. I don't need them. I need an actual process. This one, I'm going to need this information. I'm going to need this information. This one, all right. Check again what I'm doing. I'm removing this one, the 10 minutes development. I don't know, I don't need this thing. Gonna make my lesson to hallucinate or my AI when I want it. I don't need it. I'm gonna remove this one. Content, solid, I'm gonna need them. Remove this one and the requirement resources, remove this one. Any person, colleagues, can say now this lesson is already damaged, it cannot be the one that you're looking for. No, still right. That's why we are teaching you, colleagues, to be the master of the prompting. Remember, with the fourth industrial revolution and this category that you've applied, the stage is now higher. Do you know how to prompt? How can you get me a good lesson? When you go for interviews nowadays, can you generate a lesson, proper lesson using AI? This is how you do it. Check now what is going on here. You are going to say, copy everything. Look what I'm doing. I'm copying from up until here. Right click, copy. You are going back to this one, colleagues, to the magic write. Look what I'm doing. I'm going to say to magic write, dive deeper to the following points for my lesson. Check now, and you'll compare. Paste. I've copied, colleagues. Remember, I've copied. Enter. So now I know. Check what AI is doing now. It's giving you something different. It's explaining each and every point in detail. Now that is your lesson. You insert the lesson. Okay, let's check where the lesson is inserted. Remember, I copied that one down there, and I've inserted the lesson. Let's check. Check, colleagues. Composition. Atmosphere, it explains. You go down. Permanent cases. These are the permanent cases, 3 of them. Now you can teach using these. Variable cases. These are the cases. Topic, what are greenhouse gases? Definition. Now it gives you key greenhouse gases. These are the key ones, colleagues. Activity, gas identification exercise. Then this is scenario, car exhaust, cow farming, rice, etc. Okay, understanding. Remember, initially it didn't explain the shortwave radiation, but now it explains them according the way you asked it. Learner activities, I should have removed this thing, the learner activities part, but it's fine. It's not a problem. Remember the vocabularies, I said I'll leave them. I left them. It tells me greenhouse gases, it explains. Nice one. So now we have got all the information that you are looking for. Remember, this is the initial document, colleagues. But when you compare this document, it's not the same as this one that explains everything. Okay. So colleagues, that's how you do the prompting, and that's how you can get the curves aligned lesson. When you are done here, colleagues, there is a share button. You click on the share button. There is where it says download. You are going to click on download PDF. You can also choose whether you want it on Microsoft Word for you to be able to edit on Microsoft Word. I want it on PDF. I'm going to download. So colleagues, your downloads should go to the downloads. Then you'll be able to access it there. It's done now. Now it is showing. It's coming. Check here. The download symbols. I want to show you something. It is downloading. It's coming. Okay, colleagues. So now I want to go to downloads. There is. That is my lesson. Grade 10 lesson plan, greenhouse effects. It should be this one. So there it is. There it is. All right, colleagues. But still, I'm doing the last part now, colleagues. Allow me just for 10 minutes. I want you to be the pro of these things. But still, colleagues, you cannot go to the classroom with this boring exercise. It's just a paper. Nowadays we want to